Rightio, here we are again back at the truck. Just wanted to have a bit of a look over the cab and sort of decide which way I'm going to go. As you can see, the grill and bumper off, there's not too much damage in the very front area. It's actually pretty good, but the lower part is pretty good. This passenger side is not too rough. That's the side that's got the dent in the back corner. Yeah, right up about there is the dent, and as I said earlier, that will pull out. That'll be fine. There is some rust further down in that A pillar. I'll go and turn off the engine and we'll have a bit of a look. Right, so from the outside you can see that superficial stuff in the door there. That's pretty easy stuff really to take care of. A bit of a grind and weld a few little patches in, and that's fine. And that front panel, this quarter panel there that houses the indicator, that's all quite easily repaired too. So there's no major drama there. Of course, indicators are replaceable. Inside, hopefully you can see there at the lower portion at the bottom of the A pillar where the door closes, she's a bit rusty in there, but that's just grind out and replace, nothing major. Further up there we go, is another little patch to grind out and replace, and that goes pretty much right up to the arch at the top of the door. So that's the rest of it is pretty good, and that is all repairable stuff. There's absolutely no drama for me doing that with the tools that I currently have and a little bit of steel. And so this side is really quite serviceable. So now let's go and have a look at the other side, the bad side. Okay, starting up the top there, you see a piece of white tape around the back corner upper of the cab. It had holes through there. I've just taped that up to stop water getting in there. I've cleaned it out and put a bit of tape over it. That is quite repairable as well though. It's not a huge drama. Further down, again in this back corner, we have this mess here, which is pretty bad, you know, but it's quite accessible. If this panel, this plastic panel here, that's removable, and the base of it is all still good. So it really is just a case of replacing this seam around through here. I can do that all right. That's not too bad. There's a piece, there's a bit of rust just there, and surfacey rust there. Bottom of the door, same as the other side really, nothing too bad there, just grind out and weld a new piece in. The rest of the bottom of the door is, it's not too bad. A couple of bubbles coming through there. Where the hinge has been ripped open, of course, is a bit rough through there, but certainly repairable. I can do all that. That is absolutely no drama. Now inside, the door itself, as I said, is not really much of an issue to me. There's a few bits and pieces here and there to weld. That top corner, you know, where the top of the door front corner is, there's a bit of a problem there, and that's, you know, just grind up and a repatch. Coming down, there's more just there. Further down, that's sort of not a bad patch through there, but as you get lower down on the A pillar, it really does get pretty rough. We've got a big chunk of A pillar missing there. The shape is all still there, so I can repair that, re-weld it. rebuild it up. Where the corner of the floor butts into needs redoing, needs just a rebuild along the corner, and at the base of the B-pillar onto the floor needs a bit of a rebuild through there. All in all, it's just time-consuming stuff. The floor is very rough. I won't even go into the floor at the moment. It really is very rough. Only on the driver's side though. The passenger side and the centre well over the engine is all good. See if I can get a spot we can see. No, try forward a bit. That should work there. Up under the fin there, up under the visor, you'll see some white tape along there, and the same on the driver's side. There's a bit of white tape up under the visor on the cab body itself. There's rust bubbles right along there that need grinding out and reworking. Basically the window will have to come, well, the window needs replacing anyway, so the window will have to come out, and all of that front lip will have to be rebuilt, both inside and out. The rest of the front is pretty good. This quarter panel, much like the other one, is quite rough. Obviously, as you can see, it needs an indicator, but with it off at the moment, you can see the rust through there, which is really pretty bad. But as I say, I can repair it. So there's nothing here that is not repairable to me. That's without taking it somewhere for outwork. So the cost factor of doing the repairs will really simply be parts and MIG wire and time. Parts, all the lights need replacing. As you can see, the front indicator there and the one on the other side, non-existent one, both need replacing. The round headlights, high, low beam, and on both sides, none of them work properly. They all need replacing. Seal beam 24 volts. I don't know if I can still get them. Everything else in here, fog lights. There's fog lights in the bumper which I would replace as well. Notice the lack of a tail light there, and the lack of a tail light there. Also no reversing lights. My son came and helped me the other day, and we put mud flaps back on. Pretty happy with that. The ring feeder is still frozen. It's of no real concern to me, to be honest. No running lights at all on this side of the trailer either. They're just smashed, broken, smashed off. Yeah, there is quite a bit of work to do still there. Right. This tank, I've pulled it around and just put a big piece of twine on it for now, and next time I get a chance, I'll take it up to the shed and I'll pull it around properly with the Merlot and get it nice and straight, and then make a new steel strap for it with a rubber underlay, so it's back to pretty much how it's supposed to be. All these spare bits of steel hanging off the decks, these L's, piece of angle iron here, and there's another piece of angle iron further down there. I'm just going to grind them off. They're an absolute pain in the ass. I keep whacking the head on them and catching myself, and there's even some little bits of steel hanging off. Oh, there's one there, off the bottom of the chassis. Wait for that for a second. There you go. See, there's a hunk of steel bar, Rio, welded on there that just hangs down for absolutely no good reason other than to catch yourself on while you're trying to work on the truck. So yeah, that's coming off. That's getting ground off. This wiring wiring for the pump. I haven't sorted the pump yet. I have to figure out how to bleed the system, refill it with oil and bleed the system. Once I've done that, I'm fairly confident I can get that to work how it's supposed to be, which would be great. It would save me the trouble of using my trusty strop there on the van to pull the cab up. Check it out. I just yeah, look, we've got one running light that is not completely broken, smashed to pieces. Undoubtedly it won't go, but yeah, one that's not totaled. Right, so there we go. There's a bit of a look around the cab and the body and bits and pieces.